If you're selling in Allendale, this market does not behave like the rest of Grand Rapids. It's Ottawa County's college town. It's carrying one of the heaviest new construction loads in West Michigan, and that changes how your home gets priced, shopped, and sold. Here's the honest read on what it takes to sell here. First, where you're selling. Allendale sits about 16 miles west of downtown Grand Rapids, straight out M45, Lake Michigan Drive, with the Grand River along its north edge, and the lakeshore another 20 minutes past that. Your buyer pool comes from two directions, the city commute and the lakeshore. Start with price, because that's where Allendale sellers get it wrong. The typical home here runs around $450,000, well above the Kent County median of $335,000. But that number is lifted by new builds, so if you're selling an older ranch, the county spread is not your comp set. Here's the pressure you're selling against. Builders like Eastbrook, Interra, JTB, and Allen Edwin are running active communities across the township, with new builds starting in the mid-300s. A builder can throw in a rate buy-down and a design allowance. You can't. That competition shows up in speed. Allendale homes take about 66 days to go pending. Just south in Hudsonville, it's under 2 weeks. Same metro, completely different clock. And if you price for the Hudsonville pace, you will sit. So, why does it run long? 5 reasons, and none of them are that your house is wrong. Volume here is lumpy and small builder driven. Spec homes compete head-on with resale. The price band stretches from the mid-300s past $1 million. Campus rental stock muddies the comps, and buyers here can simply wait for the next build to finish. Here's my take. In Allendale, you are not pricing against the metro. You are pricing against the spec home 3 miles up the road with a finished basement and a builder incentive attached. Price to that or price to sit. Put the whole frame on one card. 26,600 people in the township. A typical home value around $450,000, 66 days to pending, against a Kent County median of $335,000. That's the board you're playing on. Which brings us to condition. When a buyer can tour a brand new build the same afternoon they tour yours, deferred maintenance reads as a discount, not a project. Paint, flooring, lighting, and landscaping are the cheapest offense you have. Get a pre-listing inspection so nothing surfaces after you're under contract. Now the comps. Buyers here cross-shop the whole west side, so you're being measured against Byron Center, Hudsonville, and Jenison. Allendale sits near the top of that group, just under Byron Center, and mostly because so much of its inventory is new. The demand side is steadier than days on market suggests. Grand Valley State University sits on a 1,300-acre campus in the middle of the township and enrolled just over 22,000 students last fall. That's a permanent employment base and a permanent rental floor underneath your value. So, what actually moves a house here? From what I see, buyers respond to in this market: a finished lower level, a 3-stall garage, main floor laundry, real yard space instead of a zero-lot line, and a kitchen they don't have to touch. If you can only fix 2 of those, fix the 2 a spec home already includes. On timing, be realistic and back into your date. With 66 days to pending as your baseline, plus 30 to close, a summer close means going live in March, not May. Build your next purchase around that runway, not around the metro average. Allendale's advantages are real. The Grand River on the north edge, Bass River Recreation Area with 1,600 acres of trails and river frontage, the Allendale Public Schools District, and a campus that isn't going anywhere. Price it to the comps, present it better than the spec home, and give it the runway this market actually needs.